probably going to have to stop supplying this to the rest of the world, which I think is the trump card. We haven't seen oil jump as much as I thought we would off this news. Still hanging out around 13,500 yen per barrel. Oil did gap up over the weekend here to $84, $85 a barrel. That's on the crude side. Brent, I believe, is higher than that. My thesis for when Japan's really going to be in trouble here, and when we are going to see them and their turn back moment, is going to be, in my opinion, when Trump decides that we are going to stop exports to the rest of the world for oil. And if we were to do that, they are now dependent on us shipping them oil over there in Japan. Their cost of energy would skyrocket immediately just off that news. And they would be forced to raise interest rates in order to be able to combat the inflation in their economy, which would set off the whole cascade for the reverse carry trade and everything else we've been talking about for over 2 years now, which leads to a much, much higher price for XRP, in my opinion. Again, take it with a grain of salt, listen to a bunch of other people. I am one person out here on the internet. Even though I have a strong conviction, that doesn't mean that you should base your decisions off of anything I say. So with all that said, interesting timing for crypto regulation being passed in the rest of the world, and for us to be at the breaking point where oil is likely going to be the catalyst that pushes Japan to have to raise interest rates. Can they kick the can to the 31st of this month? If Trump were to come out and say that he is going to stop exporting oil to the rest of the world, we are now the net largest exporter of oil globally, with everybody else in the positions that they're in. I don't think so. I think that there's an immediate effect on oil prices priced in other currencies. The UK also is facing significant implications from the shutdown across the Red Sea and this other strait. They were kind of limping it along, and now they no longer have, if this is true, if this is shut down, they also now no longer have that oil coming in. So energy prices there in the UK, the broader EU, really the rest of the world outside of the US is going to be dramatically affected by this. And we, again, I think Trump's going to just say, hey, look, sorry, we got to protect the homeland here. We're going to cut off exports. And I think that's going to be the Trump card that moves things along. So with that, that's my, state of address for where things are on the macro. We'll go ahead and jump into the questions here again.